Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we must talk about one of my favorite tokens, which we know as XLM, Stellar Company. Now you have to understand it's holding very strong, and when we look at the 7-day, it looks like it's actually forming a reversal, but it's of course too early to say. I would love to see it break past 36 cents and create support above that range and actually build its way to 40, because that means that we're literally like gonna be 20 cents away from all-time high. Like, this consolidation phase is a moment and a time where you should be trying to accumulate 1,000 XLM. Now you have to understand 1,000 XLM costs you $343, right? Now we know that 1,000 XLM cannot make you a millionaire unless this token hits $10,000, which either is impossible or a very long time away. The reason I say 1,000 is all it takes is because you have to understand that wealth is built by flows of money. It's built by streams of income, and once you make that initial investment of $343, who knows how much you can accumulate over this next year. Because my outlook on crypto has changed drastically in this past year and a half. I went from thinking that crypto is gonna have its biggest run in 2025 to thinking 2025 is just the beginning. So a lot of these tokens, we're going to read some tweets, but I have to give you guys my opinion. You have to understand that crypto is something I'm seeing as a commodity more and more, and as a asset class that can be here for the next 50 years, for the continuation and the time scale of my entire lifetime. So I'm thinking, instead of me saying I want to get rich and completely exit coins like XLM in 2025, or when we have a rally, I'm just really chilled out and I'm thinking more macro. I'm thinking 5-10 years ahead, because right now the economy is not in the greatest position, and we can have that recovery. And once more money is injected into the market, and once the US dollar and other paper assets lose their value, digital currency is going to be multi-trillions. Right now it's only 3 trillion. We haven't even seen it touch 7 trillion, and we know the payment solutions for is XLM's sector, and the payment solution market is set to be worth 17 trillion by 2027. So that's the reason I say start accumulating XLM. Start with 1,000, not financial advice, and keep adding to that, because if you do that monthly, well, you have 10,000 or 12,000 in XLM over the year at this average price. If you do it weekly, well, we know you have 52,000 XLM, and you guys know I believe this token can hit $10. So with 52,000 XLM, it's a token that can provide you with $500,000, and in my humble opinion, it's a very slept on token. And we're gonna get more into the tweets, right, and why I say slept on. Now you have to understand, right, that a stellar developer, the Stellar Development Foundation 2025 roadmap feature complete. Repeat, the Stellar Development Foundation 2025 roadmap is complete. After 10 years of building, we can definitely say this network is feature complete for the next decade. You see what I mean? This is why I like speaks about companies and tokens and coins focused on the macro 5-10 years from now, 20 years from now, because we need assets, not speculative assets that are going to die out in a year from now after 2025. So let's carry on. When we started this journey, many thought the blockchain was just about faster payments, but we knew it could be more. Today's roadmap shows how far we've come, and more importantly, where we are going. Feature complete doesn't mean we stop innovating. It means we built the foundation that developers and institutions can trust for decades to come. Time to take this rock solid infrastructure and scale it globally. You see what I'm saying? All of the work behind the scenes that we're putting in is actually starting to become tangible evidence that Stellar is going to be one of the financial instruments for cross-border payments and payment solutions in all aspects in this globe as we move into a digital economy. You have to understand that it says, I could not be more proud of the team. While others chase quick wins, we focus on building something lasting. DeFi payments, RWAs, all on one unified platform that just works. This is what blockchain was always meant to be. The next decade isn't about just adding more bells, whistles. It's about scaling what works to reach the global majority. Let's make it happen. That's a very great tweet. and the proof is in the pudding. They're hiding it in plain sight. We understand that he spoke about RWAs, which is real world assets slash tokenization, which at the end of 2023, or at the end of 2024, the evaluation for tokenized real world assets was 13 billion, excluding stablecoins, according to the report. And they are actually predicting it to grow to a minimum of 2 trillion and a maximum of 30 trillion over the next 5 years. So what does that mean for XLM? That means it could still do 100x. It could do a 50x from here. We are still early because we are talking about a token that has untapped potential in the trillions. Like, coins like XLM and XRP were built to deal with trillions of dollars at an efficient pace, and that's exactly what it's bringing to the table. So just with 1,000 XLM, it could be the start of a wealth generating printer, a money generating printer, where you can hold a lot long term and live off the appreciation, because I do feel like we will just have a domino effect for these ETFs, and XLM will be a token where I feel like you can get a 4% return when it becomes an ETF. And of course XLM is going to be big on liquidity, because a lot of stable coins are being built on XLM, which is going to provide us with more investors that want to put the big bag into XLM, because the more liquidity there is in the asset, the more confidence there will be behind that asset, which makes XLM an automatic winner. Okay, just understanding that they're saying 10 trillion by 2030 in one asset class, which is real world assets. That's huge. Okay, that's huge. Just knowing that Wall Street and a lot of these places, they're making moves all over America. They're making moves around every state to invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And where do you think that money's going to go? It's going to trickle down into assets that can be taken as seriously as the top two, which is ETH and BTC, which a lot of these assets are there in their sleeping phases, where a lot of tokens are being slept on and the traction is not there fully. It's very undervalued if you ask me. I don't see a reason why we won't be at 300 billion, which is a fair yes from here if you didn't understand. So with $1,000 invested, you can see 30,000 back. With 10,000 invested, 300,000 back. And if you want to be a millionaire, well, you're going to need around 35,000 invested, which when you put it into the macro, we can all accumulate an amount to be 6-figure investors just off XLM alone. So I will tell you guys, keep investing, not financial advice. Do your own research, of course. Everything I tell you is not true. This is entertainment only. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Get started off with some investments in good coins like XLM that are very stable and not too volatile, because institutions are already in them, causing the price to have stronger floors and less volatility. Okay, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was Young Wealth. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.